The Wolf Bride of Blackmere Heath, Northumberland, 1866. The village of Blackmere was nestled at the edge of a windswept heath, bordered by forest too thick to chart and hills no map dared name. It was a place of superstition, where the church bell tolled twice at weddings and no child was allowed out past sunset. They said something lived in the woods, something ancient and hungry. But when Eleanor Whitcomb, a young noblewoman disgraced by scandal in London, was sent to Blackmere to marry a man she had never met, she had little care for local lore. Her family needed her gone. Out of sight. Out of the papers. And so she arrived, cloaked and unwelcomed, to wed the mysterious Lord Alaric Vaughan, master of Blackmere Hall. The marriage. The wedding was held at dusk. No villagers attended. Only a priest, mute and blind, and 2 silent servants witnessed the vows. Lord Vaughan was tall, broad-shouldered, and kept his face shadowed beneath a hooded cloak. He kissed her hand, not her lips. His touch was cold. That night he vanished before she woke. The servants offered no answers. Eleanor explored the manor alone. The halls were filled with portraits, generations of Vaughans, all sharp-eyed and somber. In the last portrait, painted recently, was Alaric himself, but half his face was painted as a wolf's. The heath. Eleanor began hearing howling at night. Not distant but close. Right outside her window. She ventured onto the heath one morning and met a shepherd boy who refused to speak until she pressed a coin into his hand. "They come down from the hills during the full moon," he whispered. "Not wolves. Not men. They take brides." "Who?" she asked. He ran before answering. That night Lord Vaughan returned. He was bruised and smelled of blood. "You shouldn't wander," he said softly. "The land is old here. It remembers what it was promised." The locked room. Eleanor discovered a room on the 3rd floor, locked with iron bolts. She picked the lock late one night and found it filled with dresses, wedding gowns, dozens of them, all stained and torn. Beside them a book. A ledger. The Brides of Blackmere. Each entry listed a name, a date of marriage, and a date of disappearance. The last entry had only been half written. Eleanor Whitcomb, married October 3rd. Disappeared? She turned to flee, and saw a shadow move behind her. The full moon. On the night of the full moon, Eleanor locked her door. But it did not matter. The howling came again. The walls shook. Footsteps thundered up the stairs. She looked out her window and saw villagers gathered in the churchyard, watching the manor. Waiting. The door burst open. But it was not Alaric. It was something taller. Covered in fur. Its face a grotesque blend of man and beast. Its eyes gleamed silver. Still it did not attack. It knelt. And in a voice like gravel and wind it said, "Forgive me." The bargain. Alaric revealed the truth. Centuries ago the Vaughans made a pact to protect Blackmere from the beasts of the hills. In return, each generation would offer a bride to the ancient bloodline, to bind the family to the curse and to keep the beasts at bay. But Alaric had been born half-beast himself, a child of one such union. He resisted the transformation for years. But with each full moon the blood called stronger. The curse demanded a bride. "I don't want to hurt you," he said. "But I can't fight it forever." Eleanor did not flee. Instead she made her own bargain. The bride who stayed. Eleanor read every book in the library, studied every scrap of lore, and learned the rites of the old gods long buried beneath Blackmere Heath. On the night of the next full moon she stood in the stone circle beyond the woods, dressed in a wedding gown of black velvet, her hands painted with wolfsbane and blood. She called the beasts, not in fear, but as their queen. They came, and she did not run. Epilogue. Blackmere Heath is quiet now. No more brides are taken. No more howling wakes the village. Some say Lord Vaughan and his wife live still, deep in the forest, neither man nor beast but something in between. And if you see a woman in a dark gown beneath the moon, with silver eyes and a crown of bone, bow your head. For you have seen the Wolf Bride of Blackmere.